Hello, Daddy Danimal here, and this video is going to be an overview of the Blogger bot that I've been working on. There's two important notes that I need to make sure you're aware of right off the bat, and that is to make sure that the Blogger bot is actually in the My Documents folder or Documents folder of your Windows installation. And the other important note to make is the user account that you are logged into on Windows 7 needs to be one solid word. If you're like me, um, on this particular PC, I have my main user account is Daddy Danimal, and I have Daddy and then space Danimal, which actually will cause the bot to break. So what I did was I made a temporary user account on this particular PC, and because it's just one solid word. If for so because and the reason for this is because if there's any spaces in the directory, when the bot's running, it's looking for the blogspot folder under documents, and if there's any spaces, um, it will actually cause the bot not to be able to read and write and uh, gather the information it needs and to do the things it needs to do. That's why the post to use folder and the used post folder has underscores in them, because if there's a space, it breaks the bot and it won't be able to use that directory. So that's an important note. Just basically, if you have any questions about it, just go up to your top window here and click on it and make sure there is no spaces in the file in the directory location here. If you see a space, then you will need to log out of whatever user account you're in and log into one that's only got the that has one solid name and not a space in it. Um, it took me a couple hours to figure out why this all of a sudden this bot quit working on me when I put it on this PC to do the recording, and come to find out that is what it was. I had Daddy Danimal. I had a space in between Daddy and Danimal, so that caused it to break. Okay, let's move on. The post to use folder is going to be um, where you want to put your content files. Um, in this example, I just put 40 PRL articles that I got. We're just going to use them for example purposes. The used post folder. What's going to happen is when the bot uses one of these um, posts, it's going to go over here and transfer the file out of this folder and put it into this folder. And the reason why I did that is because it will help you keep from creating duplicate content or posting duplicate content on different posts. And you can also go in there and see down here it says 0 items. You can figure out how many posts it actually made during that particular run too, which makes it a little bit easier. Blogger accounts. This is a CVS file or CSV file, excuse me, where your accounts your user your blogger accounts are going to be set up at. Email or username, comma, and password is how it's set up. This particular CVS is set up for commas. Just you can when you get this, my username and account will be removed out of there, and you can just add your own and just add your own accounts to it. Directory list. This is actually a file that the bot will create. What's it going to do is it's going to go in there and read this file, this folder here, and gather all the file names that's in it, and then it's going to shoot it, make a list like this of all the file names, and it's going to actually load this list back into it and use that to post the file name as the post title. Um, So you don't really have to worry about this. Don't edit this. Don't do nothing yourself. The bot actually does all this for you. Matter of fact, I can go ahead and delete this because it's not really needed. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Um, because like I said, the bot will create that and read it and do whatever. So that's just a file that you don't have to worry about at all. The blog. So let's go ahead and start the bot. And let me go ahead and move this up, center this a little bit where you can see it better. Oh, okay. My firewall is asking for permission. And let's choose a file and our accounts. So let's go open that up. And we already have the post we want to post in the use post or post to use folder. So now all we got to do is pour that back up. So let's go ahead and just click run. And I got the status update right here, telling you what the bot's doing, how many accounts been used, how many posts were made. So right at this moment, it's actually. Oh, a nice thing I added to this bot is it will actually scan the content of the files and see if there was something happened there. There's an error there. Blogger's a little laggy. Anyways, what it'll do is scan the content of the post and see if there's any any common HTML writing in it, and if it's so, then it will click on. Give me just a second, let it load back up here. It will actually click the HTML post tag and actually post it in there. So if you have a text file with that's HTML, it would detect that and actually post it as an HTML coding, which is nice because I had a request for somebody saying they wanted to post, or actually that you wanted to post images in your blog post. So that will convert to HTML. And if you have one that doesn't have any HTML, then it'll just do it as normal. Let's bot run for a minute. There's something else I wanted to point out. See if it does it again. Let me pause this bot real quick. If you notice this right here, this is because I'm copying, because the bot's copying and pasting basically the comma signal, and for some reason it doesn't like to post that on Blogger. So if you have your text file has commas in it or any special characters, you might want to go ahead and take them out, or you might have to go back in and edit the post. There's nothing I can really do about it. It's just if you go into your regular browser and copy and paste directly like that, it still does some little funky little question mark symbols. So that's something that you might have to be careful about. Let me go ahead and run this again. If you notice, it's still on the first one. So I guess and it will post between 1 to 3 comments per blog, or not comments, but make 1 to 3 posts per blog. It's a random. I got it randomized, so some blogs will get 1, some will get 3, some will get 2. It all depends on what the bot automatically assigns to it. And I had to put some delays in here because for some reason the Blogger site just seems to be real laggy. So I put and it was causing a lot of errors. The bot was trying to work faster than Blogger could keep up with. So that's why you're going to see every so often it's going to wait 5 to 10 seconds. But that's also not a bad thing because that will help keep your account from getting banned too. And this my account, I basically just created 6 blogs just for testing purposes. Um, I don't actually use bloggers myself too much, so that is so it shouldn't take too long for it to do it because the maximum is what 3 times 6. I don't know, I'm lazy. I don't want to figure it out myself. So if I do 3 times 6 equals, so going to do a maximum of 18 posts. But at a minimum of 6. So it's all, like I said, it's randomized. And the reason why accounts used is still at 0 is because it's still on the first Blogger account. Uh, for this demo, I only created one Blogger account, so and it's only going to use one. But if you have two, it will, or three, or whatever, it will automatically cycle through and go through all your Blogger accounts. And what's nice is you can minimize it and let it run in the background and do other things on your computer or whatever. And we'll give it a couple minutes and see. Not a couple minutes, but we'll wait a little bit. And as you can see, the directory list text file had come back. And like I said, that's something the bot creates and edits itself, so you don't have to mess with that one. And if why we're letting it do that, if we go over here to use post, this is all the posts that it's already used. So it's already taken these posts out of here and put them over here, so you don't have duplicate content. And it looks like it's done and logged me out. Um, and what it would do is between after it gets done with the account, it actually log out of that account, log into another one, and repeat the process of posting, uh, scraping the next account's URLs or blog URLs and posting to those. Uh, and as you can see, the bot says all finished. Well, that was a lot of work. Check out my creator's website. He has all kinds of cool stuff there. And that's pretty much it. You see my little website down here. You know when the bot's done. And that is the end of this demo. If you have any questions, please let me know.